Aviation's a tremendous power for good. It connects people around the world. I think you see it in the arrivals area in any airport. It's the people coming out, it's the smiles, it's the kisses, the hugs. So it's fantastic to be part of an industry that does that helps connect people.
RRPF have launched this project to look at ways of reusing material that's otherwise redundant. It began around materiality, so they were decommissioning airline engines, and we were particularly interested in the materials in the engines and what that might offer our students in terms of a project. Could we use some of these materials that you find within the component parts?
So I became aware of the concept of the circular economy a few years ago. In the circular economy, waste doesn't exist. So on the sort of material cycles, on the material side, you keep a material in use for as long as possible, either by remanufacturing it or by repurposing it. And then at the very end, you would recycle it and you would never lose it. And that's very important nowadays because our resources are finite and we have to look after our resources and after the planet.
So personally, I'm very concerned about climate change. With Rolls-Royce and Partners Finance, we've developed over the last 4 to 5 years a team that's focused on reducing engines to parts, repairing them, and finding a new home for them. So we're extending the life of our assets.
So when I firstly heard from Anna that she wanted me to do this project, I was very, very excited and I was very looked forward to it.
So I had a selection of parts that I sent to Sean, completely different types of parts as well. And Sean actually selected the seal segments. So these are Trent 700 seal segments. It was an engine that got to the age of 20 years. This engine has done 10,000 flights in its lifetime, 63,000 flying hours, connecting around about 3 million people.
The opportunity to do something with the Glasgow School of Art was amazing because I could see the opportunity to take that material and do something else with it. But what Sean and the Glasgow School of Art have done is they've taken that material and they've made something tremendously valuable in its own way.
As a great jewellery, it has a value. The value doesn't only mean the commercial or economic or material value, but also it could be artistic value. It could be the value of the stories and the histories behind the piece. And I'm very glad to be the bridge and use my hand to connect those components that has full stories and histories behind it to someone who's going to wear it.
We embraced the project because we're interested in materiality, and as an art school we're always pushing the boundaries of what jewellery can be made of.
This jewellery project for me was a great way to bring to life for a wider audience our circular business model that we've been developing within Rolls-Royce and Partners Finance.
As a designer, maker or artist, I think it's a very good chance for us to rethink our practice, look at these old components and challenge us how to bring these old retired pieces into a new world and giving them a new life and making them shining again.